This is Chris Barthouse, chair of the NAIFA-Indiana Communications Task Force and host of the April edition of NAIFA-Indiana This Month. We're joined today by Jeff Gralchik, membership chair for NAIFA-Indiana. Thank you for joining us, Jeff.
My pleasure to be here.
And since we are recording this during the coronavirus pandemic, we are going to follow our social distancing rules. So I've got my ruler right here. There you go. And there you go. Six feet exactly. Okay, so you really won't see both of us. We're going to be on separate screens as we talk. But trust me, we're in the same room together. We're just staying 6 feet apart. Jeff, I really appreciate you coming down here during the pandemic. Thank heaven we're an essential industry, so we're able to do this.
Absolutely. It's really good to be here working with you and your team, Chris. Communications plays such a vital role in attracting and retaining members to NAIFA-Indiana, and we're very proud in the fact that we're a national leader.
Yeah, attracting and retaining members is a challenge nationwide. How are you and NAIFA-Indiana approaching this?
Well, our first mission was to stop the bleeding. That was first and foremost. Eliminating the chapters, the local chapters, was a big blow to us and most of NAIFA. And it was necessary, though, because we had to streamline the cost, and a lot of the members that were deeply involved with NAIFA really kind of took it personally and didn't feel connected to anything other than the local. So with that happening, we had to focus on stopping the bleeding, and we've concentrated on retaining the membership, and that's what we're basically doing at this point. Establishing communication task force was a key part of that. In the past, the state had communicated with the field through the chapters, and not having the chapters anymore, we had to figure out what we were doing from a state level. The biggest thing that we found out is that a lot of the lapses were happening due to some credit card malfunctions as far as something expiring or people changing their credit card. So one of the things we did was put a task force together as the board of directors for the state of Indiana. And after every meeting that we would have, board of directors meeting, we would go ahead and divide up the new member lapse list and contact each one of those. And we had a very good success rate at getting those members back.
So how's that been working out for you?
It's really gone well. Our membership right now is at approximately 347 members. Our goal is to be about 370 at the end of the year.
What resources do you have at your disposal to achieve that goal?
Well, the state and national are working very closely in retaining and getting new membership aboard. At the state level, we've got a great committee that we've put together. Up in the northern part of the state, we've got Kyle Sear from Fort Wayne, Joe Serta from the central Indiana, as well as Chris. And then we also have Joanne Broadwater and Bill Barber in the southern part of the state that have worked very diligently with us here, and it's been a great help for me. We've produced our own membership brochure here in Indiana, and also NAIFA has provided us with several materials, including tremendous PowerPoint presentations to distribute throughout our membership in the state here. There's a great presentation with NAIFA's value proposition. In addition, NAIFA has established an advisor ambassador program that will enable a prospective member for 30 days to test drive NAIFA membership. With that membership, attending 4 weekly online seminars designed to build their practice at no charge. And it makes it financially easier for advisors with their new business, as NAIFA has established a graduated program for membership dues, starting at $10 for someone in the business for 1 year or less, $20 for 2 years or less, $30 for anyone else that is coming into the business or has been in the business and never been a member of NAIFA.
Sounds like you have some great recruiting tools. How will you retain members after they join?
Well, that's kind of our goal here with the membership team, is that we hope that once someone becomes a member of NAIFA, we can show you the value that is there for them for their membership dollars. We have joined with the Society of Financial Services Professionals to provide a total of 38 CE hours, continuing education hours, the next year, including the required 3-hour ethics course and the 5-hour long-term care course in the state of Indiana. Some of the classes will also be virtual and others will be in person.
In the era of the coronavirus and social distancing, those virtual classes have assumed a much greater importance.
Absolutely, because NAIFA and NAIFA-Indiana were ahead of the power curve when it came to distance learning. We didn't miss a beat when the governor called for everyone to work from home. Although we had to postpone some of our in-person classes, we have the NAIFA live sessions that continue without missing a beat.
All that CE is such a benefit. I know within my organization, I often get calls from representatives wanting to know how they can get some quick CE because their license is expiring, they don't have 20 hours of required CE. Just by attending NAIFA meetings, I'm usually able to renew my license with close to 40 hours of CE, including ethics and LTC requirements.
That's correct. We really try to make it easy for our members. As they say, half of life is just showing up. With all of our online learning classes, our members don't even have to show up. They can just wake up and log on.
In spite of all the resources NAIFA has provided the membership committee, you still have a limitation in terms of time. You personally can't talk to every licensed insurance professional in Indiana. Do you have any specific target markets in mind?
Well, of course, we think every licensed professional in the state of Indiana should be a member of NAIFA. We really think NAIFA provides the best value to the small independent shops. NAIFA membership allows them to access all of our CE online, but also the discounts and professional services such as errors and omissions that could possibly pay for your whole membership or more.
Wow, that's impressive. Sometimes I think we forget how much we're getting for our membership dollars. How can our members become involved?
The best recruiter of NAIFA-Indiana is a satisfied NAIFA-Indiana member. We would like our members to contact other members because that's where we feel that the most personal contact and the most high success rate is with getting them aboard to NAIFA. We really have a great recruiting tool available on our website. It's a branding video that's gotten accolades nationwide. It's a very succinct summation of what NAIFA-Indiana is. If you know someone who is in industry but not a member, show them the video or email them the link. So then set a time to discuss with them and answer any of their questions. And it's very easy to then join with that as well. We also have an agency presentation that we could give to our larger firms as well that really would go well for us as well.
Jeff, that's very impressive and daunting. We're really turning an aircraft carrier when it comes to membership, aren't we?
We are. It is daunting, but it's not impossible, Chris. We are currently celebrating NAIFA's 130th anniversary, and I think we have at least another 130 years left in us. Growing our membership is challenging in these times, but it is not impossible. Together, we can take on anything.
Those are words to live by, Jeff. Thank you for joining us for NAIFA-Indiana this month, the April edition. Join us next month when we will host a panel to discuss the effects of the COVID-19 pandemic on the industry and where the industry goes from here.